Hello guys, welcome again. So today's video will be a little bit quick because in last video we have seen that how we can install the OpenTofu on Windows and tried to run one local file provider, right? So the same thing we will do on our Linux server as well. So in previous video we have already set up our yum repositories, right? So today we will install and then we'll try to run this command. So let me install this OpenTofu. So you can see that tofu is already available, which is coming from the OpenTofu repository itself. So it is getting installed, and once it is installed, we will see the version and then we'll create one dedicated directory. Let me copy this code and we will gonna create the same thing in the Linux machine. Okay, it is almost done. Yeah, it's completed. Now let's see, we have the version is available, right? Let me quickly create one directory called OpenTofu. Let's go and create one more directory demo. This is the path, okay? And let's create one file, local file.tf, right? Don't forget to put this .tf, otherwise your file will not be considered as a tofu file, right? Because that is the only extension it will gonna understand. Let me quickly paste the this thing, but we need to change the path because this path doesn't exist in this machine. So we will update this path in this. So the path will be slash root slash opentofu slash demo, and here I want this file to be present, right? And I would say welcome to path for cloud, and it is a Linux demo. Let's quickly save it, right? And we have something called tofu in it. Same, all four magic command will gonna run across all platform wherever this tofu is compatible, right? So if I see, you will see that again we have that same dot terraform, right? If I'll go inside the dot terraform, we have something called providers. If you go there, you can see we have coming from this repository, and which is the provider vendor. It is the HashiCorp, and under the HashiCorp we have seen this local, right? And this is the version we have downloaded, because if you see here, right, it is downloading this version HashiCorp local version 2.5.3, and that's what we have, right? And this is the binary file of this, right? So let's quickly go back to OpenTofu, and here we have this file, right? So the next command will be tofu plan. Same, it will gonna say, okay, I am gonna create a file called my file under this path, and the content will be this one, right? So let's say tofu apply, and it will gonna prompt. If you say no, right, or anything else, it will gonna cancel that operation, right? But there is one more thing. If you are make sure, right, like whatever that content you are gonna apply, if that is up to date, right, and you don't want to wait for this confirmation and everything, then you can pass this slash dash auto dash approve, right? But make sure this flag is very dangerous, right, because it will not wait for any of the confirmation, and it will gonna apply everything in the, you can see that, right, it is added. That means that it didn't ask me any of the confirmation, right? So make sure that whenever you are uh, double sure that okay, whatever you are doing, that is 100% sure, 100% correct, then only gonna use this uh, dash auto dash approve flag, right? Now let's see, we have file called, right, and let's check quickly the content. It's the same, right? Welcome to path for cloud Linux demo, right? Let's see if I'm gonna change the content little bit. Let's say changing, okay? And if I'm gonna apply this, so what it will do? Same thing. We have seen this behavior in this Windows as well, right? So here also it will do the same thing. This content will change to this, and this is the force replacement. One more thing, when you say replacement, right, it will not do that particular thing in the uh, same file, right? First, it will gonna destroy that the current environment, and then it will create a new, right? So let's say yes, and okay, because it will gonna expect us to pass the full spelling of the yes, Y-A-S, not Y, right? It's changed. Now if I'm gonna cat this file, so you can see the file is updated, right? And the last magic command, not least, if I'm gonna say destroy, right? Same thing. If you say anything, it will not. And if you pass that the same flag here as well, it will gonna apply that operation instantly. It will not wait for any of the confirmation, right? So let's see. It is destroyed. If I'm gonna list the demo directory, we don't have that file now, right? So you can see that there is no difference running this operations across Windows, across Linux, and the behavior is also same, right? So that was the quick demo of the Tofu installation on the Linux box and how you can run it and everything. But going forward, what we will do is we'll gonna use only the Windows machine and this VS Code where we will gonna write the multiple files under the same directory, and this directory will be regularly pushed to our GitHub repository. All right. So that's it for the day. I will meet you in the next. Again, I would recommend just subscribe it and share it with the people who is looking for the tofu learning, because we have a lot of things to come. All right. So see you later. Bye bye, guys.